Hello and welcome to Good Life, the health show with me, Pooja. Well, this is a show that focuses on providing you with solutions to your health-related issues, lifestyle and much more. Well, viewers, we have been repeatedly telling about coronavirus, its symptoms, causes and how to take the necessary preventive measures. So let's talk more about it. And for that, we have with us in studio Dr. Shahid Ali, a retired professor of medicine from Guwahati Medical College Hospital. So not to waste any more time, I'll straight away move to him and talk more on the topic which we have taken today. Thank you so much, Dr. Shahid Ali, for coming to Good Life, the health show. And indeed, it will be an enlightening show, and you will be giving us and guiding us in the entire episode about more about the coronavirus. So, Doctor, I would like you to ask my viewers first that how are they taking their precautionary measures and what you would like to tell them about the precautionary measures, signs and symptoms about the coronavirus. So what would be that?
First of all, we consider the signs and symptoms of the disease.
Okay.
There is a variety of symptoms and signs. It is a very protean manifestation, that is multifaceted manifestations are there. And the signs and symptoms are still evolving. Out of that, three things are very important: fever, cough and breathlessness. If these three things are there, there is a high index of suspicion about coronavirus disease. But
Okay.
apart from these three classical symptoms, there will be other symptoms like sore throat, headache, running nose, gastrointestinal manifestations like diarrhea, vomiting,
Okay.
and muscle aches or myalgia, and malaise, not feeling well, and all that.
Okay.
There is a multitude of symptoms, I should say. Now, these symptoms will dictate the doctor or the patient to go for investigations. Under the prevailing circumstance, the COVID-19 disease is known to the general public nowadays, and he has to be alert and react immediately, reporting to doctor, reporting to health institution for appropriate action.
Okay.
Now, the doctor will go ahead with the necessary professional needful to be done in a case, whether it is suspect, whether it is a contact, whether it is a directly clear-cut case, and they will subject the patient to testing. Testing, lot of testings are there, but to be specific about COVID disease, that PCR, RT-PCR test is the most reliable and final investigation presently.
Okay.
But apart from that, there are some tests, what you call immunological test, called IgG, IgM test. These are actually for surveillance purpose or just for mass scanning or screening. That test, immunological test, can be done. But for confirmation, we have to do RT-PCR test.
RT-PCR. So, doctor, like talking about the test, will come to that. But there are a lot of awareness that has been created among the people, and we have also seen that a lot of kids are also aware about the things, that what exactly is the signs and symptoms and how necessary precautions you have to take. We have seen a lot of videos on social media which shows that kids are telling about hand washing, to wear mask. So this seems that, and this shows that how parents and also the authorities are making people aware about the things, that how to get rid of coronavirus and how to take necessary precautions. So now in medically terms, if we talk about the test, if anybody wants to go and have a test, generally we just not need to know that we should go and have a test, because it's not necessary to rush in the hospitals and make a chaotic scenario out there. It's always necessary to see if your symptoms are showing the exact symptoms which is of coronavirus, isn't it, doctor?
Yeah. When there is symptom, then only test will be done. Otherwise, there is no need of test to all the people.
Okay.
Unless it is in the line of, say, mass scanning or mass screening by the government, if possible, but that is next to impossible. In a vast country like our 1.3 billion population, so many test kits are not available. It's not possible. So, a select group of patients, a select group of people will be tested.
Okay.
Where there is symptom, those cases will be tested. But there are certain cases nowadays, the asymptomatic cases. The patient is a carrier, but he is carrying the virus in his body, but he is symptomless. Those cases can be detected by testing.
Okay.
And if we can detect the disease in even asymptomatic patient, we can take the precaution, necessary precaution.
Okay.
Now, thing is that how the disease prevent our spread.
Spread. Okay,
That
we'll
is
come to
the-
that spread part.
Yeah.
We have a phone call, so let's take the phone call and then we'll talk about the spreading part.
Sure.
All right. Hello.
Hello. মই ডক্টৰত কথা এটা পাতিব বিচাৰিছিলোঁ আপোনালোকৰ প্ৰগ্ৰামটো চাই আছোঁ একচুৱেলি এতিয়াতো আমি লকডাউনত আছোঁ গতিকে ঘৰৰ ভিতৰতে আছোঁ আমি একো প্ৰব্লেম নাই হোৱা এই লকডাউনটো যেতিয়া খুলিব আমি যেতিয়া বাহিৰত ওলাই যাম তেতিয়া আমাৰ মাস্ক পিন্ধা আৰু চেনিটাইজাৰ দি হাত দুখন চাফা কৰা এই দুটা কামৰ বাহিৰে বাকী নিজক কেনেকৈ প্ৰটেক্ট কৰিব পাৰিম সেই বিষয়ে জানিব বিচাৰিছিলোঁ COVID-19ৰ পৰা
Okay.
লকডাউন শেষ হোৱাৰ লগে লগে আপুনি যিবোৰ আমাৰ প্ৰিকশ্যন এতিয়া বৰ্তমান লৈ আছোঁ লকডাউনৰ সময়ত সেইবোৰ ষ্টপ কৰি দিব নোৱাৰে এইবোৰ কণ্টিনিউ কৰিব লাগিব যে হেণ্ড ৱাছ ছ'চিয়েল ডিষ্টেঞ্চিং ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ছ'চিয়েল ডিষ্টেঞ্চিং হেণ্ড ৱাছ ৰেছপিৰেটৰী এটিকেট কাফ এণ্ড স্নিজিং এটিকেট যিবোৰ কয় আৰু কাহ আৰু হাঁচি মাৰিলে যেনেকৈ এলব'টো এনেকৈ বন্ধ কৰি দিব লাগে কাহটো যাতে ড্ৰপলেট ইনফেকশ্যন স্প্ৰেড হৈ নাযায় আৰু হেণ্ড ৱাছ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট কাৰণ ডিজিজটো স্প্ৰেড হয় এই দুই ধৰণে এটা হ'ল হাঁচি কাহৰ দ্বাৰা ডাইৰেক্টলি স্প্ৰেড হ'ল উইদিন 3 ফুট বা 6 ফুটলৈকে মেক্সিমাম থাকে ভাইৰাছটো স্প্ৰেড হোৱাৰ চান্স সেইখিনি মানে প্ৰিকশ্যনটো ল'বই লাগিব আৰু যিটো এটা ফৰ্মাইটছ কয় যিবোৰ বস্তু আমি টাচ কৰোঁ চুওঁ যেনেকৈ টেবুল চুলোঁ চাবি চুলোঁ মোবাইল চুলোঁ চশমাযোৰ চুলোঁ এনেকৈ যিমান বস্তু চুওঁ এই সকলোবোৰতে এই ভাইৰাছটো পৰি থাকিব পাৰে গতিকে সেইবোৰ বস্তু চুলে সেই হাতখনেৰে যদি আকৌ আমাৰ মুখত বা চকুত বা নাকত চুওঁ তেনেহ'লে সেইবোৰৰ পৰা স্প্ৰেড হৈ যায় আকৌ গতিকে এই দুটা প্ৰিলিমিনাৰী প্ৰিকশ্যন ছ'চিয়েল ডিষ্টেঞ্চিং দূৰত থকাটো আৰু এই হেণ্ড হাইজিন বা আৰু ৰেছপিৰেটৰী কাফ এণ্ড স্নিজিঙৰ যিটো প্ৰিকশ্যন সেইটো বহুত প্ৰিলিমিনাৰী কথা আৰু তাৰ লগতে মাস্ক পিন্ধাটো ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট মাস্ক পিন্ধিলে ডিজিজটো স্প্ৰেড হৈ নাযায় বেলেগলৈ সেইকাৰণে মাস্ক পিন্ধাটো ছ'চিয়েল ডিষ্টেঞ্চিং বা ফিজিকেল ডিষ্টেঞ্চিং হৈ থকাটো আৰু হেণ্ড ৱাছ আৰু কাফ এণ্ড স্নিজিং হাইজিন যিটো আমি কওঁ যে নাকত ৰুমাল বা টিচু পেপাৰ বা এলব'টোৰে বন্ধ কৰি দিব লাগে এইখিনি মানিবই লাগিব এইখিনিও কোনো গত্যান্তৰ নাই
All right.
Even if the lockdown is withdrawn, you cannot be sure that virus is completely extinguished. Virus to hegol buli dhori lobo nware.
But we have to continue with those precautionary measures.
Yeah, the
we have
precautionary
to
measure
take
must be continued with the same intent and purpose. We
All right.
are continuing. We have to continue the precautionary measures.
All right. Thank you so much for calling whoever has called, and our numbers are flashed on your television screens, viewers. So if you have any queries regarding to ask on the coronavirus and how to take the necessary precautions and anything regarding the medical term about it, so you can just call up and ask queries, and Dr. Shahid Ali is in our studio. He will try to respond on your queries as soon as possible. All right, Doctor, coming back to you again, let's talk about the awareness that how does it spread? How does the virus spread? So let's talk on that.
Yeah, just now I have mentioned that it is spread by two ways.
Okay.
Number one, by sneezing, coughing, where the droplets, where the virus is embedded, it spreads to the nearby area. It is said to be 3 feet, but to be on the safe side, make it double 6 feet. 2 gauze. 2 gauze dul. It's a 2 meter distance. So if you remain 2 meter distant, then there is a least likelihood of directly attacking you by the virus.
Okay.
The virus is a heavy one, it falls down. It cannot fly beyond 3 or 6 feet distance.
Okay, it has a limitation.
It is a limitation. It falls down generally. And it contact the surface or articles, whatever nearby is there, or floor. So those things get infected. And because No, infected means a contact. The virus is contacted in those surfaces in articles. Now, if somebody, a normal healthy person, touches the surface, touches the article where the virus is falling, and he happens to take his hand to his mouth or nose or eye, then the virus will enter the body.
Okay.
This is called fomite, the inanimate objects or dead things which are actually transmitting the virus by contact.
Okay.
So, these two are the main mechanisms of transmission, direct sneezing and coughing and laughing and talking, whatever it is, and number two, through objects of common use,
Okay.
Surface contact, that is called fomite spread,
All right.
spread by fomites.
Okay. Doctor, let's talk about, there are some of the cases now it's evolving in Assam, and we have also heard that a lot of symptoms have been seen beyond 14 days. They have been asked to stay for quarantine for 14 days, but a lot of symptoms have come out, or the people are getting positive after 14 days, maybe on 20th or 21st day. So what could be the reason, and why is this so? Because like people have a notion that till 14 days they have to be in quarantine, they have to be, if someone has come from outside, or they have to be in self-quarantine as well. But why beyond 14 days the symptoms are showing? What could be the reason, and how people will have to take extra care about it?
First thing is that although it is said the incubation period is 4 to 14 days, but it is observed practically the incubation period extends beyond 14 days,
Okay.
as you have rightly said. So, we have record of 28 days incubation period.
28 days.
Yeah. And even in some literature come 34 days. So, it extends beyond 14 days. 14 days is a general initial impression. But later on, as the disease is evolving and being studied and followed up, it has been seen that the incubation period is longer in some cases. Now, why the incubation is longer? Well, this may be, it's not, there is no definite proof, but it is conjectural. It can be presumed that the person who was infected has some immunity,
Okay.
already pre-existing immunity. Due to infection by some other strain of coronavirus, if he has had that infection in his life, he may acquire antibody against that coronavirus. So, it is somewhat speculative. It is not sure
Okay.
that it could be one of the reasons could be that one.
Okay.
And it is said some genetic change, some genetic factor is playing behind.
Okay.
The
So genetic factor and the immune,
yeah,
both of
immunological system, genetic factor.
Okay.
So, the person gets some immunity. As I have told, some atypical coronavirus disease. Coronavirus can impart antibody
Okay.
to the human being. And thirdly, what I should say, the viral load. If the person receives a low viral load, so he may not develop the symptoms.
Okay. If the viral symptoms are very low, that
No,
might not
the
evolve.
symptom, the patient is getting less load, less number of
Okay.
virus.
So that might not show in the
That
initial
might not show
period.
in the,
Okay.
these are the
So that is the reason
possibilities.
behind like the detection of the virus, and also the people getting positive after 14 days, and also it goes beyond 20, 21, or maybe because the incubation period has, though it is said to be 14, but now it has increased and it can also go to 20, 28 days as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one. So let's talk about the people who have been asked to stay at home quarantine or in the facility quarantine. So there are a lot of precautions, extra precautions have to be taken. Now, a facility quarantine, there are the health workers who will take care of them. But now, if we talk about the home quarantine, where the health workers won't be able to visit every day to have a check on the person. So what are the necessary precautions the person who is in home quarantine will have to take? And what about the attendees, and what about the family members? What necessary care they will have to take when a person is in home quarantine?
Yeah, home quarantine or facility quarantine, more or less same. Health facility quarantine is an institution one, where all the people are kept in quarantine. But home quarantine is an isolated single person, single member of the family is put on isolation. Isolation quarantine, he will be there in the room, he is maintaining his social distancing very much to all the members of the family. Then secondly, important thing, this nursing, he will be in the isolated room. Room should be a different, separate one. To attach the toilet, bath, and he should not mingle with the other members of the family, particularly older people, children, and pregnant lady, if anybody in their family. So, she will keep aloof from the family members as far as possible. And he will be served with food and other necessary needs by the person, by a single person, preferably. The same person, taking the precaution of putting on mask, definitely, and keeping the distance from the home quarantine person. The home quarantine person can have an almost normal activity, like he can read, he can enjoy his time by any useful way. And only
he can do all the activities which he wants to do, but
no
outdoor
activity, not
outdoor, but all the activities inside the
room. Possible in indoor. Possible in the room itself.
Right.
That way he can be busy. He can study, he can do the laptop, he can do any game, he can do art and music,
but just,
whatever.
The person will have to maintain a social distancing.
Social distancing is number one factor. That is the secret, that is the backbone of all these things.
Right.
Social distancing.
Whatever the necessary thing, food will be provided by the family members, but taking a distance.
Your distance has to be maintained. That is the main thing. And put on a mask by the server as well as the patient.
And it's always necessary that one person attends that person. It shouldn't be like if today one person is attending, the other person will. So it's always better that one person should attend or give the food or whatever necessary things that person is asking for. So that one person should attend with all the precautionary measures like wearing the mask, putting a gloves if possible, and using the plate. Maybe the reusable plates can be used to give the food away to, isn't it?
Yeah. Very much.
Okay, so these are the things. And not talking about the challenges of the health workers, it has become a lot of challenge for the health workers who are working round the clock for the patients and taking care of the patients, and also whoever is coming. And though we have seen that a lot of challenges have evolved for the health workers, also there is a stigma which has evolved in the society. Suppose they are working 7 days in a stretch and then they have been asked to stay for quarantine. That has been asked. So when they come back to their homes, so a lot of we have seen that that behavior by the people or by the society should be changed, isn't it?
Yeah.
The societal behavior should change.
Definitely, yeah. There should not be any stigma. And so people have to change their mindset.
Okay.
That the healthcare workers are facing some problem with the society, that they are being discriminated, they are being stigmatized. This thing should not happen, because the doctors or healthcare workers are sacrificing their lives. You know, there are many doctors who have died out of this disease. And they are sacrificing knowingly. They are sacrificing their life knowingly that he will be a victim. He may be a victim of this disease.
Because that is their job.
That's a job. But it's a humanitarian job, so to say. In a materialistic society, they will not have that attitude.
Okay.
Where the doctors have the minimum standard of humanitarian service. Doctor has an attitude to serve the humanity. That's why he sacrifices his life like that.
Right.
Just like a soldier sacrifices his life in the battlefield.
Absolutely.
So we are also a doctor. We are the warriors now for the corona.
And we are indeed very proud to be a warrior, and one warrior is sitting just next to me, and this is indeed a proud moment for everyone as well, because if there are no health workers, then nothing will be done, because they are the backbone of every patient, and anyone, any queries if we need to ask or any problems, because we have seen that nowadays, if you have any other problems except apart from the coronavirus as well, there are doctors who are helping you out if you did not have to visit the hospital as well as, but they can always give a call to their doctor doctors and get the necessary precautions and medicines over the phone. That is what happening, because there are a lot of people, they are getting scared to visit hospitals for the normal procedures and the normal cure of the disease. So what do you have to say, doctor? Do those people, unless and until there is a, if something major has happened with any one of your family members, then only you should go and visit a hospital. Apart from that, you can always give a call to your doctor and get the necessary medicines, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So that can be done.
Phone call, video call, these things are the order of the day. So one can undertake that sort of communication and get advice from the doctor
Okay.
nowadays. So
these are the things which is almost prevalent at this point in time, and a lot of awareness have been provided by the government. We have seen a lot of awareness through advertisements or any kind of like pamphlets, but that a lot of awareness by people are coming up. So if we talk about the awareness, doctor, so there are awareness given by the health workers as well. So how far you should think, how far do you think that the people should know about the awareness which has been flashed by in our society? The awareness that is being given.
yeah, in our country, people are, there are various grades of people. One group of very sophisticated, cultured, educated, enlightened, elite people are there. At the same time, there is very poor, illiterate, ignorant people. Ignorancy at one end and the literacy at another end. This is there in our country.
Okay.
We have seen that during the lockdown period, at some places, lot of people collect for silly reason even. What could have been done without gathering also. So in a market or in some bank, some money is going to be dispersed, long queues without any social distance,
Which can
without
be
any mask.
avoided.
It could have been avoided. And I urge upon your authority here through this channel to manage those what you call problem, like collecting people in a particular way in a marketplace, suppose in a bank, that can be managed by authority concerned, by deputing police force if necessary, and get the thing done. Now the offices are open with a minimum number of employees. Well, how we are managing? We can manage with 50% employees. We can manage. So that problem also could have been managed.
Okay.
Now,
there are
many people
yes,
who do not understand the disease actually.
The gravity
what is
of the issue.
Yeah, there are a group of people, that's why people say, if you ask the question, have you heard of the corona disease? Then the answer came, yes, I have seen, or I have heard, but I have not seen it. That's the answer.
Okay.
That sort of answer.
That sort of answer.
I have heard about corona, but I have not seen the corona. See, that type of people are with us.
We have seen that from a family, there are 2 to 3 persons coming out and buying those essential items. So that can be done by one person also.
Yeah, very much. Very much.
The things which are applicable, it's not applicable fully by the people. So it is also important, and it is also important for us as well as the citizens, that how we are taking things forward. If it is very much necessary, then only you should come out of your house and buy those necessary things, and try to avoid as much as possible to go out and take all those necessary precautions. And nowadays, mask is being mandatorily used, have been asked to mandatorily use when you are
culture
outside.
or the country.
Okay.
Indian people must put on mask. That would be a symbol of Indianism.
Okay.
Prime Minister Modi has said like that. So our lifestyle, our concepts will be changing by corona now. We'll be put on mask. We'll be having hand washings. We'll be having cough and sneezing etiquettes, which we neglected so long.
So those things will become a part and parcel
Part
of
and
our life.
parcel of life, lifestyle.
All right, doctor, there are a lot of things to be discussed. We're not talking about the dietary and the physical activity part. That thing also has to be kept in mind. You should have a proper diet at this point in time, so that your immune system gets strong, and it is very much necessary at this period, isn't it?
Yeah. These are holistic management of corona,
Okay.
diet, other things, because there is no definite treatment, medicine as yet.
Okay.
These are all the treatment are all under under trial. Whatever medicine or treatment has come up till now,
Okay.
these are all on trial. So the holistic management, lifestyle management, food and meditation, these things have come to, are given some priority.
Okay.
So we should have a normal, nutritious diet, balanced diet with carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. All these things are normal, whatever you call normal, that diet. Then adequate sleep, important. Sleep, they say the immune booster. If you enjoy a sound sleep of 7 to 8 hours a day, you will have normal immunity even.
Okay.
Because sleep deprivation will compromise your immunity level. And here in this disease,
Okay.
increasing the immunity is one important aspect.
Absolutely. So increasing the immunity is very important at this point in time, and I'm sure the viewer who have just watched our show must be benefited. Thank you so much, Dr. Shahid Ali, for coming to our show, and we are really short of time, so we could have discussed more about the things and tell our viewers about things that should be taken care of. But with this, we have come to the end of the show, and we hope that we were able to answer all your queries in the best possible way. And in our next episode, we will be discussing on some other important health issues. So if you have any queries, do join us next Saturday at 3:30 p.m. live. Till then, stay healthy, stay fit, and keep watching Northeast Live. Goodbye.